It's a miracle that I'm even a dad, because when my wife and I first got married, the doctor came to us and said we couldn't have children. Well, we were physically capable. He just said he'd go to court to stop us. Get a good lawyer, and well, I got stupid kids. We've adopted kids. That's cool, I guess. But in our family, we have like ADD, ADHD, ACDC, Asperger's, autism, all in my family. So my wife and I figured out it's just cheaper and easier to medicate us. We're taking all kinds of stuff and we're happy. I want to tell you a quick story about my son. I have one boy. He's 9 years old. His name is Anthony. The other day, I was driving to a show. My wife called me on my cell and said, Anthony said he hated his older sister. He said, I hate you. That's not allowed in a Guido house, man. We don't say the H word. So she puts him on the phone. I said, do you really say you hate your sister? Yeah. He's like Scooby. You know you can't do that, right? Yeah. Okay, you got to apologize, okay? Yeah. So my wife calls me a couple hours later. I said, how'd he do? Did he apologize? She goes, well, sort of. He said, I'm sorry I hate you. That's my boy! But it's no better for women, because what about these shirts, the belly things, where the blubber is just out there for everyone to see? When the heck did that become attractive? You guys just go, oh, look at that blubber. That is hot blubber. I'm turned on by that blubber. I saw a woman the other day, the shirt's here, and the blubber, it was like a cascading blubber thing going over a dam. She had a diamond in her navel. You want to see that again, you have to mine it. And sometimes I see girls and women too with writing on their butts. Those pants that say stuff. It's like, I did my hair, I did my makeup, but I want your attention right here, because I wrote something there for you. There's a message. It's like your rear end's a billboard or something. Sometimes it'll say princess. How about excess? See the size of that thing? Man. And sometimes I have to say, can you stop walking? Because I can't read it. There's a letter missing. Now it's clear. Yeah, I love my dad, but he always had us on that $1 a year plan for our birthdays, even as adults. I turned 40, I get a check for $40. Ooh, party. I called him, hello, Dad. Yeah, thanks for that check. Woo! Hey, man, can't wait till I'm 50. That's nothing. It was worse for my sister. She had this really big religious experience, said she was born again last year. You guys are good. This year he sent her $1. You guys are awesome. That joke, it's a hard joke to some people. It is. I've done that joke, I swear, in some parts of the country, turn the crowd into the Stepford audience. Well, I don't get it. I'll be danged if I pay a cover charge and have to do math. Yeah, it's really scary because I can look at my own dad and see myself in about 30 years. I'm thinking, man, he has got to change. I happen to have a really frustrating day myself. I played golf. Not done yet, I have to go back. But I found out there's a huge loophole to the game of golf. You know what it is? They let you keep your own score. It's not like bowling where they put it up for the whole world to see. You know what I do? I just fill out my scorecard before I play. Hey, you're laughing. I'm getting better. But I watch golf on television sometimes. Tiger Woods makes the game look so easy, doesn't he? Drives me crazy, because I suck at golf. He makes it look so easy. Tiger, tees off? What does he drive the ball, 1,000, 2,000 yards? They have a camera on the ball, it's going through clouds. Bangs off a weather satellite. Comes down with postage from Japan on it. It follows the green, rolls and rolls, with backspin. It ends up like 2 inches from the hole. Tiger's like this. I'm thoroughly amazed. Then the announcer will say this. That was a pretty nice shot for Tiger. Yeah, pretty nice shot for Tiger. You know what a nice shot to me is? I'm going to tell you. That's where I hit the ball and it lands on grass. I mean, I'm thrilled to death. If I get to hit that same ball one more time. I know what you're talking about now. I love baseball, but every player is a stinking millionaire. And sometimes they hold out. You know what I'm talking about? They refuse to play baseball because 4.3 million isn't quite enough. I need 7.2 million to play baseball. You know what, folks, the way I look at it, if I'm making any amount of money and the last word happens to be million, who the heck cares? You go down to the bank, take out some cash under balance, it says, hey, don't worry about it. Just get in your Hummer and go home, dude. You're loaded. But then if a team has a couple bad years in a row, who do they take it out on? Who gets fired? The manager gets fired for not motivating these multimillionaires to play baseball. Wouldn't it be nice if it worked that way down at your job? I'll let that sink in. Yeah, imagine that. You're unbelievably overpaid. You show up late. You have a lousy attitude. You don't do a thing. You leave early. And they fire your boss. I was recently in a really nice hotel. And I got to be bedtime. And there was a knock at the door. So I opened my door up a little crack, and there's a small person there. I think it was a midget. Just kidding. Small person there looking at me says, excuse me, can I turn down your bed? And you know what they want to do? They want to come in your room and pull down your covers for you. Like you can't do that yourself. Well, I did this one time. Knock at the door. Little person there says, excuse me, can I turn down your bed? And I was like, yeah. Where you been? I'm so tired. I've been waiting for you for an hour and a half. And sleeping on the floor till you got here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's my pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.